What's going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back, and here we go with the very first episode of the NHL 21 franchise mode. We got the new roster update. That's the only freaking thing I was waiting for, was that brand new roster update that I was like, God, we really need to wait, because the rosters in this game were atrocious. So 32 team expansion draft custom rosters. I created a player in this, one player, 18 years old. He's going to be in the upcoming draft, 77 overall, Ryan McFarland. All right, so first of all, for details, we'll go to detail. I'm not going to do too much work on this. I don't want to put in too much time on this. So team name, we are going to go with the Huskies. We'll be not Seattle, though. We ain't going to Seattle, baby. We got to stay in Ontario. That's where we are going to stay. So we are going to be the Hamilton Huskies. All right, what do we think about this? I don't mind this at all. The Hamilton Huskies representing the black, white, and gold, baby. I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. I think that's what we're going to go with, baby. So we're going to save changes. We are going to move right on in. We're going to get into this as quickly as possible because I want to get through this freaking expansion draft like now time, dude. All right, so let's enter. The general manager's name is going to be YouTube. General manager YouTube, baby. We are at the Melon freaking Gardens. All right, so let's move on to the Hamilton Huskies. Burnaby Aces. You know what? I know it's meh, but it's like we're just going to keep that the way it is. What are we doing? You know what? Continue. We'll leave that. We're at the Melon Gardens in Hamilton, Ontario. Hamilton's probably going to have to move here, right? Which tells me, okay, we'll say swap. And honestly, I think I would put Detroit back in the West, right? I don't know. That's what I'm going with. I'm going to put Detroit back in the West. And we're going to go with it. There we freaking go. Continue. Career. We want owner mode on. Do we want auto owner mode? Finances, budgets, upgrading, maintaining. Auto staff management off, but player morale off. Fog of war off. Head coach edits lines. New. GM firing off. Salary cap on. Add a contract year. I like this. This is the setup we're going to go with. Then I'm going to go into the gameplay sliders once we get into it. Okay, so hold on. Rules and settings. Quick settings. We're going to stick to... It's on Superstar, so you know what? We're going to stick with that. I'm going to go like 10-minute periods. Injuries on. Authentic. Trade difficulty. I'm thinking about putting it on hard. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I like that just fine. We're going to put it on hard trade difficulty just so we can't do any stupid crap. Sim engine scoring, leave that on medium. Auto rotate goalies on, yeah. Head coach edits lines, no. Generated prospect quality, medium. Sure, there we go. Yeah. That works for me. So we'll jump into the sliders real quick because this does actually matter. The gameplay sliders. Turn the speed down, broken stick frequency down. Fatigue, we'll turn that up for CPU. Turn the recovery down a bit. Injury occurrence, that's where we are going to put it like way down to 20 because we're going to be simming through the season and you're just infinitely more likely to have injuries if you're simulating the game. So what you could do, like in your own franchise mode, if you want to avoid injuries all the freaking time, I'm not even freaking joking, man. If you want to avoid like any injuries to like from ever happening in your franchise mode, jump into the game with like 10 seconds left. No one on your team will almost ever get injured. It's ridiculous. But if you sim a game, the second you sim one game, everyone on your team is injured suddenly. All right, so here we are. We can go advance to expansion draft. Like I said, we got our boy that we created in the draft. Ryan McFarland, where do they think he's going second? Oof. Oh, man. Dimitri Breland. He's a defender. Ryan McFarland, yeah. 6'5", 212-pound power forward center. I already know that he is 77 overall. So I guess him going second. I forgot with the new roster updates, right? It's like Lafreniere, Byfield, Stutzla, all those guys are gone. So first thing I want to do is check out our coaching staff and just see 88% chemistry. Head coach is a defensive coach. Okay, so I think a power forward might fit into that relatively well. Cameron Webster makes $2 million a year. Does not like Carol Burnett down there. What's he? Defensive. Yeah. Okay, line strategies. Behind the net, overload behind the net, crash the net. Okay, whatever. And then associate coach is also defensive. Assistant coach is forwards. Goalie coach, physical, forwards, offensive, defenseman. Yeah. Okay, so we could build a very defensive team. Maybe not one that gets a ton of points for that first year, but I think after the first year, I plan on firing a fair amount of the coaching staff and kind of trying to find a diamond in the rough there when it comes to coaching staff. So first off, we'll advance to the expansion draft, and I want to see where we go in the draft lottery. So here we go. Simulating, 81.5. We got the second pick. Holy crap, we got the number 2 pick. We're going to get our boy. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, God, I can't even tell you how freaking happy I am. We're getting our boy. All right, so let's just go through the expansion draft. I am going to give you guys kind of a sped up version of the expansion draft because I want to get the expansion draft done, but I also want to get just the draft done, you know? So I am going to begin expansion draft. I've got my notebook beside me. Whenever I'm picking people up, as the expansion team, you will have to select one player from every NHL team for a total of 30 players. You must also draft a minimum of 14 forwards, 9 defensemen, and 3 goalies. Yep. Yes! So I'm gonna speed through this one because I do want to get quite a bit done in this first episode, and then in the second episode coming in just a few days, I want to get all the way to the trade deadline. So here we go. All right, so with our first pick, we are going to go with Jacob Larson from the Anaheim frickin' Ducks, man. Here we go. Over to Arizona. Let's take a peek. Oh, you know what? I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of his cap hit, but I honestly think I might take Derek Stepan. And I'm kind of thinking of making him my second line center, man. So now on to Boston. Here we go, man. Here we go. Into Boston, we've got Jake DeBrusk. Jake DeBrusk is a left or right wing sniper. I would probably want him on the left. He doesn't fit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Kasha's another one. He's a sniper. I'd put him on the left side. Line 3 is where he'd fit. 2.6, a little more than I'd like to spend, but then you got someone like Craig Smith, 2-way forward, fits line 1. That's not. So, from the Boston Bruins, I've decided we're going to go with Nick Ritchie. So now on our team, we have got a second line center, second line left winger with Nick Ritchie, and a pairing 3 defender for 1 year. So, yeah, I think, you know what? With the Buffalo Sabres, we are going to take Eric Stahl, and we are going to make him our second line winger. We're going to make him a second line winger as an 85 overall. There you go. Eric Stahl. Yeah, so from the Calgary Flames, I know his contract is maybe a little bit on the big side with that $4.5 million for the 30-year-old, but I think we're going to take Dad himself, Chris frickin' Tanev from the Calgary Flames, and he's a big right shot defensive defenseman, big shot blocker and everything. So you know what? Chris Tanev is going to be our boy from Calgary. End penalty kill. He's a little weak. You know what? He may be a little on the weak side, but his contract's not too bad. For the top line left wing, I think I would go with probably Ryan Dzingel, depending on Pesci. Top 4 power play. Oh, man. Did that ever just... Oh, God. All right, so Brett Pesci would end up being my number 1 pairing. Freaking... He would be my top pairing right defenseman. Gosh, oh my God, man. This is getting tough. It's either Pesci or Dzingel, dude. I don't know that I want to put a 2-way forward on our top line anyway. Not me. I don't know, maybe just not down the left. So you know what? We're going to go with Brett Pesci for our number 1 right defender. I really love Andrew Shaw and everything, but he is way too pricey, and I don't need grinders in my top offensive defenseman. Top 4. Oh, baby, there we go. Second, Calvin DeHaan. God, we're getting a really we're getting a freaking expensive blue line here, man. But I really love Calvin DeHaan. He will be our left side second pairing defender right beside Chris Tanev. He's got fringe starters. So you know what? From the Colorado Avalanche, we're going to go with Adam Werner. Adam Werner, he's either going to be a minor league starter for us this year, or he could be a backup option for us, maybe even a third option for our team. So I'm going to put him down in my little book. I'm going to put him down in the third goalie slot. So from the Columbus Blue Jackets, we are going to go with Gustav Nyquist as our number one, either right or left winger. So from the Dallas Stars, I'm looking at either not Cogs. So we are going to go with Blippy himself, Stephen Johns, who is going to be that number 3 right defense. As a left wing grinder from the Detroit Red Wings, I'm going to pick up Giovanni Smith, the 22-year-old freaking, look at that, left wing freaking grinder, second round pick for Detroit. He's got top 9 forward potential, and I'm going to use him as a healthy scratch, or if he fits really well on like the fourth line or something, it says he could fit bottom 6. He's got like no contract, so it's not going to hurt us, you know? So it's like, yeah, I'm going to pick up Giovanni Smith. We have no one for line 3, but it's like I'm really thinking about picking Ethan Bear from the Edmonton Oilers, man. He fits on the power play, fits on the penalty kill, fits on line 3. 5 years at 3.2, though? I don't know, man. Zach Kassian's got no discipline, he is. But then I got Ethan freaking Bear, man. He's only 22 years old. He's an offensive defenseman. And he fits top 4, and on the penalty kill, he doesn't cost anything. I could use him as a number. I could use him beside Brett Pesce on that top pairing defense. Remembering, of course, that we are an expansion team, and we're not going to be very good in our first year. I don't know, man. I kind of like Bear. I kind of think I'd like to go with Bear. Oh, but then there's like, it's Kassian, you know? And then we got Caleb Jones. Fits pairing 3. Really care. I think I'm going to go with Ethan Bear. We'll use him on the left side, but he is a right shot defender. Could be a left defense too. Doesn't matter. We'll pick him up. He fits line 3 as well. 1.6 for a nice two-way freaking center/right winger. I will put Nola Chari down. Or what about Frankie Vetrano? He fits line 3 as well. But I think Nola Chari, because he doesn't cost as much, you know. We're going to go with Nola Chari from Florida. 6 on the penalty kill. Look at this. This is what you want, man. Austin freaking Wagner, 4-year deal worth $1.1 million. Fits in the bottom 6 and on the penalty kill. Freaking left wing grinder. That's what we want, baby. That is what we want. You can keep a guy like him around for freaking ever, baby. So Austin Wagner's going to be our 4th line left winger. Cam Talbot. Oh, baby. They got him set up as a freaking backup goaltender, but 4 years, 3.6. He's 32 years old, but I think we are going to give the starting goaltender job to Mr. Cam freaking Talbot, man. So, from the Montreal Canadiens, I am thinking about taking Brett Kulak. Use him as a spare defender. He's a left-handed shot. Yeah, we're going to use him as a spare. No. So, even though UC Saros is available with a 2-year deal worth $1.5 million, I'm considering going for Connor Ingram and maybe using him in the future as our starting goaltender. Decisions, man. Or do we want to go for someone like Saros? You know what? Honestly, I think I'm going to go for Connor Ingram. So, we're just going to take a real stab in the dark on this one, man. And we are going to take 7th round pick Andreas Janssen. I don't know. You know what, Josh? We're going to take... You know what? Here's what we're going to do, man. We are going to take a freaking stab in the dark here. And we're going to go for Josh Hosang as another spare forward. And maybe he fits somewhere. So, from the Ottawa Senators, I'm thinking I'm going to take Philip Gustafson, the 22-year-old starter potential goalie who is potentially 1 year out from the National Hockey League, and I'm going to put him in the minors. Sam Lafferty, high top 9. He's not overly old, fits line 3, so I'm thinking about tossing him beside Nola Chari, maybe on that left wing of the third line. So, I'm thinking about going for either Sammy Blaze or David Perron. Fits on our top line, but he is a two-way forward. Everyone on this damn team seems to be a damn two-way forward, man. Oh, God. I think we got to go with Perron, dude. So Barclay Goodrow, center left winger, very good face-off guy. Barclay freaking Goodrow is going to be our fourth line center. So we're going to take a little shot in the dark here and pick up Kenny Agostino from the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's 34, but I'd grab Jay Beagle. So from the Vancouver Canucks, I'm going to grab Jay Beagle. I know it's $3 million a year, but we are going to make him our third line center. So from the Washington Capitals, we are going to pick up prospect Lucas Johansson. And finally, from the Winnipeg Jets, I am going to pick up center Nate Thompson. And that's, you must draft a defender next in order to, okay, never mind. What do I do? There we go. Make pick. Never mind, I guess I'm picking a defender. I think I only picked like 8. Yeah, I only picked 8 defenders. All right, so you know what? What about Dylan DeMello? All defensive. No. Defensive pairing 3. Sammy Niku. There you go. Two-way guy. Power play and penalty kill. Sammy Niku's only 23, and he's got that top 4 defensive potential. So Sammy Niku it is. And that is going to do it for the expansion draft. All right. Finish draft, man. Holy crap, I'm holy. Look at all these players. All right. So here we are back at the main menu. I do want to look at our contracts very, very quickly here. Ethan Bear wants an extension. Oh, baby. Ethan Bear wants an extension. He's an offensive defenseman. I love it. So first thing we're going to do is offer him, he wants an extension for 4 years. So I bet we could offer him 3.7 for the next 4 years. We have 23 million, 300 something. Yeah, okay. Extension dollars remaining. Who else do we got? No one's really expiring. We got Sammy Niku, two-way defender. I believe he fits on that third pairing. We are going to, we'll wait to the re-sign phase for the low-hanging fruit there. We also got Ingram. We got Philip Gustafson, who very likely will become our starter for a long time anyway. So, we got Ethan Bear signed to an extension. Everybody else is looking real solid. We got about $23 million in cap space coming up. So, we are going to jump into the draft interviews. Our guy coming at number 2 overall, the power forward, Ryan McFarland. We know everything about him. He is a 77 overall power forward center. So we know everything about him. So I'm going to skip down to say like the second round where I think we get the number 35 pick kind of thing. And we'll kind of look around like Noel Ricci, Eric Sanford. We're going to look around these guys. I think these are mostly created people at this point. I'm not 100% sure, but so let's go to play style. We'll just find out what type of player he is. We'll go play style, then we're going to go readiness, and then I think I excel in making passes and using my vision to make plays. So he's a playmaker. What about readiness? How long do you think you're going to be out, man? To be honest, I need a few seasons before I really hit my stride. Yep, new topic. That's what I figured. He's probably 2 or 3 years out, or probably 3 years out, something like that. Skills. So let's go to your strengths and weaknesses. You know what I want to know? I want to know what his weaknesses are. Because he is a playmaker. We already know that. I've been told by others that my defense is lacking. That's fine. We're a defensive-minded team. So our coaches would help him out on defense quite a bit. So he's 3 years out. He is a defensively weak playmaker. All right. He's a left winger, it said? we are going to conduct a couple of interviews. Could be a top 6 forward. Very well could be. Very well could be. We don't know. Anyway, I like this guy. I like this guy. He's probably top 6, maybe top 9. Sanford, small right winger, very small right winger. You know what? We're going to take a peek at this guy too. Just to see what's going on around this, we're going to go to play style yet again. Chat with Eric Sanford. And he's 17. I do like that. I want to give I imagine he's probably a sniper, probably, right? Yeah, my shot is my best asset. Readiness, he's another one. He's probably like 3 years out. Need a few seasons. Yeah, he is a 17-year-old right-wing sniper. That could be really good for us in the future. And he's another one. Let's go to his strengths and weaknesses. We'll go to his weakness, which is probably going to be his size. If I had to guess, I would say his size is probably his weakness. I'm more of a skilled player, my physicality, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I guess our time is up. So our chat with Eric Sanford is done. Let's see what we've found out about this guy. He's 3 years out. Physical game is his weakness. So let's take a peek at what we learned about this kid. Low elite. He could be a low elite. I imagine he's probably low top 6. Yeah, B's in every category. I like that, man. I really like that. He could be like low top 6 forward. And then we'll go with, what about this? Igor Chibrikov. Omar Rodney, 6 foot, 176 pound, left defenseman. Well, based on his size, I'd say he's probably a two-way guy. So you know what? We'll go with what about Rhett Reinhardt? 6'3", 201 pounds for the Saskatoon Blades. You know what? I'm gonna go for Omar Rodney. And we're just gonna take a look at this guy real quick. So, play style. What is your style of play? He was the defenseman, right? Yeah, left defender. Play style. We'll do the same couple of questions for this guy as a defenseman. I can join the rush, be the first man back. Two-way defender, just like I thought. Readiness, couple years out. Let me guess, still a few years out. Yep, need a few seasons. And then we will look at skills. What are your strengths? There we go. What would you consider your greatest strength? It's got to be my skating. Okay, so he's a fast-moving two-way defender. His size is good. He's only about 176 pounds, I believe it said he was. All right, what do we got? All right, going back to here. What did we find out about this guy? It says low AHL top 2. I'm thinking he's probably like low top 4. I just hope he's not like low top 6. You know what? I don't think I really need to see too much about this guy. Let's just get right to the draft and let's get through it. So here we are at the freaking draft. We're just going to sim to pick number 2. And Jesus, please don't take Ryan McFarland. Okay, Teratukin. Holy, 83 overall, medium elite, freaking center sniper. Oh, this kid's going to be something special, man. So we're going to make our pick and take our boy, Ryan McFarland, man. Ryan McFarland. I'm so happy he stayed around. So I'll show you guys what he looks like. Made the pick. Center power forward, 77 overall, medium elite potential. He is a fourth line center. Here is what his freaking attributes look like. Defensively, could use a little growth. Physically, very good. Not a bad shooter. Good with the puck. He's relatively fast for his size. He's a pretty fast skater. Discipline's not bad. Durability, not bad. He is going to be hopefully in the NHL this year. Now let's skip ahead to pick number 35. Ricci went and he was low top 6, man. They got a freaking enforcing defenseman. So who does that leave left over of the guys that we were looking at? We got this Sanford kid, Eric Sanford, man. I like this kid. So you know what? I think I'm going to go with him. I think I'm going to go with Sanford. Maybe he's low top 6 as well. And he sure is. 63 overall, low top 6, right wing, frickin' sniper. And look at his shooting compared to his puck skills. And his speed's not bad. So this is a quick, like true sniper, kind of an Alex DeBrincat type. He could stand to bulk up a little bit. His durability could go up. Discipline not so bad. But he also kind of looks like he might not be awful defensively when he does grow into an NHL player, hoping that he does anyway. So sim options up to pick number 67, baby. So now we're going to start picking people, essentially, for this first little while. I'm thinking we're just going to pick, like, the next guy We got Peyton Trainer, left defense from the SHL. I like that. It's an A+ freaking league. We got Ben King. No, you know what? Peyton Trainer, left defender. We'll go with him. What do we got? Low top 6, 61 overall, defensive defenseman. For a third rounder, he's probably never gonna make the National Hockey League. But hey, I'm not overly upset with that. We'll have to hire our scouts and get that whole year where we're just Christopher Innes. I've seen him before. I think he has top 6D potential. We could go for someone like a Ruslan Khudobin. We got Frederick Hedstrom. He's another one. He's a left defender. We have a lot of defenders coming up right here, and I think we're kind of okay. Ivan. Oh my God, his name is Ivan. The Cape Breton Eagles and the QMJHL have Ivan. I freaking love that so much. But you know what? I think we're going to go with Ruslan Khudobin. Let's see what we got. All right, 60 overall backup goaltender, butterfly goaltender, which seems to be making a bit of a comeback these days. There seems to be more butterfly goaltenders around. What else do we got? Fabio Iacobo. I love that name, man. We got Nolan Hutchison. Oh, big left winger. Big freaking left winger. He is an overager, though. And we got Xavier Bouchard, Haris Brantz. That's a cool name. Nick Savoy, Cole Stewart, Miro Linjala. I like his name. He is an overager as well, but he's 5'9", 168. I think I'm going to go for him. I don't want to take too many guys that already freaking exist. I'd like to take some of these EA creations. You know, look at his shot power is actually really good. And his durability is phenomenal. But again, because it's only our first year, we have no idea what we're looking at here. It's like we're just going to pick at random from people that kind of look like maybe they're the player type that we might not mind grabbing. We got Andrei Galiev, left or right defender, 5'11", 185. It'd be really sweet if he was a freaking offensive defenseman that had some damn potential, man. Oh, low top 4 offensive freaking defenseman. There you go, baby. Andrei Galiev. We're going to have to keep an eye out for this kid. Is he going to grow into something special? And look at him. He looks like he's almost like a freaking sniping defenseman, man. Durability's bad. Discipline's not great. His defense is a little lacking right now, but oh my goodness, man. Could you imagine if he was the steal of the draft? Andrei Galiev, low top 4. He's in the 40s overall, which means in this first year with him in the minors, he is probably going to grow like crazy. Harold Claremont from the Extraliga, 18-year-old left defender. Nah. What about Jesper Larson, another little center? Oof. So many defenders, man. Dwight Steckel, I like his size. He is a right wing / center, 6'4", 200 pound in the SHL, playing in a men's league, man. I'm gonna take a chance on this kid. All right, right wing, two-way forward, bottom 6 potential. You never know. He was our 7th round pick, and that is gonna do it for the freaking NHL entry draft. And now let's move ahead to free agency. And in this very first episode, it might be a little bit of a lengthy one, but in this very first episode, I am hoping we can get ourselves all the freaking way to the regular season. Ethan Bear decided to renew. 22-year-old Ethan Bear. Kid's got future star written all over him. We have pretty much everybody on this team signed this year. Josh Hosang. He is going to become an RFA. Sammy Niku is going to become an RFA. So you know what we're going to do with these guys is we're going to qualify them both. Oh, man. And then we get all the way down here. Where's our guy? There he is, Ryan McFarland. And we are instantly going to sign him to an entry-level deal. And essentially, that's all we have to worry about right now, right? Or actually, you know what? I got to go to contracts. We got to look at them just one more time. There were no goaltenders expiring. Philip Gustafson is in the final year of his probably, I imagine, entry-level deal. Werner, he will be in the final year, I believe, of his entry-level deal. We got Ingram, who could be a future starter / backup goaltender. It'd be really cool if in this game you could If in this game you could set up your team to be 1A, 1B for goaltending, I think that'd be like super, super cool. So there's not really much we have to do here. It was an honor to join your team, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Ryan McFarland is officially part of the group, man. So we are simming ahead. Are some of these RFAs just going to sign? We're going to get to free agency. Josh Hosang sticking around. That's what I'm talking about. So we got him for at least one more year. What else do we got, man? I also kind of want to look at trades and stuff like that too, to see what people would be looking to get. I mean, we got David Perron. He's a 60-point getter. That would be phenomenal for us to have a 60-point, 70-point guy on this team in our first season. Oh, Sammy Reinhart. I'm assuming he's an RFA, right? Restricted free. What is RFAT? Contract status. RFAT. I thought it was just RFA. Fits on the penalty kill. That's it. Then we got Hoffman. He is a sniper. Maybe he's someone we could think about getting. Fits line 2. Doesn't matter. All right. We got a power forward and Anthony Mantha who fits line 2. Dustin Byfuglien, two-way defender. It's hard to say, right? So we got Ryan Strome, who's a playmaking center, but he fits line 2. I don't know, man. Mikhail Sergachev. Nah, we got Dermott, Pollock, Chara, Galchenyuk. Can you imagine picking up Gally? He fits on line 1. Oh, man. You know what? I think I'm going to try and get... Oh, I love Jake Virtanen, though. Love me some Jake Virtanen, baby. Fits line 2 and on the power play. What do we got? I could replace Nick Ritchie for, like, Jake Virtanen. He doesn't have the greatest discipline, good durability. He's fast. He's a good player, solid enough defensively. He's got good poise. I love me some Jake Virtanen. So you know what? I'm thinking about signing Virtanen and Galchenyuk and maybe moving on from Nick Ritchie. That's something I could think about. So first things last, I'm going to offer them a contract. I'm going to offer him 4.5 for 3 years. And then for Jake Virtanen, I am going to offer him 4.5 for 4 years. I'm going to offer him 4.5. Now let's see. Oh, that's this year's first and third round picks. Never mind. I forgot he was an RFA. Crap. All right. What about Eric Howla? Eric Howla is a playmaking center. I don't know. The thing is, I love Virtanen. That's the thing. I love me some Virtanen, man. But what about someone like Mikhail Granlund? Give him a fresh start somewhere. We don't know if he fits anywhere. But the thing is, he should fit with this coach's scheme because he is really solid defensively. He's a center right winger. I'm going to take a chance on him, and if he doesn't fit anywhere, then that sucks, but oh well. He wants 5 years and he wants $4 million. If I was to, that's the sweet spot right there. So if I gave him like I'm going to say 4.3 for 5 years, I wonder if that would work. And then if we were to look at anybody else, like look at this. We got like Jumbo. Nah, he doesn't fit. We got Ilya Mikheyev. He's probably a restricted guy too, right? Yeah, he's a restricted free agent. We got Andreas Athanasiou, Derek Brassard. Athanasiou is a playmaker. He fits nowhere. What else do we got? We got Ilya Mikheyev. Yeah, forward line 2. All right, so we're going to go with those 2 signings for right now, and we're going to see where that takes us. Again, I've said it before, and I will say it again. I don't expect this team to really do too much, you know? We got Cott. I'm going to edit, because I know Cott is an NHL caliber player. So they want someone like Eric Stahl, and they want us to take Cott. Oh, never mind. I swear to God, he was a freaking... No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's exit trading. I'm not giving you Stalsy, man. He's going to be one of my assistant captains. They want to take Blippy for a 4th. No, thank you. All right, let's see. Did our boys sign, man? Did they sign? Mikhail Granlund signs with our team. And Galchenyuk also signs with our team. So we got a couple of playmakers on this team. We also have 2... Something tells me we have like 3 snipers, and I think we have like 3 or 4 playmakers now. Something like that. Anyway, what else could we be? You know what? I actually think I might I'm kind of leaning towards I'm happy with the team we got. We're not going to do too much with this team this year. because we know we are going to be kind of a failure of a team. I want to look at the record book is actually what I want to do. So we'll go franchise. Yeah. Anaheim Ducks. Where is... Hamilton Huskies are in there, and there's nothing in there. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So that's something that I really do. I'm really interested in keeping track of. So you know what? I'm going to go back to sign free agents really quickly, and I'm going to see if there's anybody else that makes any kind of sense for us. Like, we got a Sergachev, 22-year-old, but yeah, no, he's an RFA. We don't want to sign him. What about, like, Pulock? Fits, yeah, pairing 3. Chara's a two-way guy. Eric Howland, no. What about some of the guys down here? Maybe some of the guys that cost a little less money. Like, you got your, like, Drake Kajulas or something, you know. Two-way guy. Could fit line 3. We're not sure. Cody Ceci, no. We could grab, like, Michael Grabner. Fits on line 1. No, I was hoping if he fit anywhere other than line 1. Oh, Sammy Niku actually went to free agency. I forgot. Or was he... Did I not? Oh, I think I offered him. I qualified him an offer. Okay, we had Derek Englund, Gaudette, two-way guy, Jamie McGinn. If Brock McGinn was there, you know I'd be all over that. All right, we got a sniper, Mikhail Bodker, no. Sabotka, no. What else do we got? We got a grinder, Matt Martin, fourth line grinder. We don't know. Who else do we got? Schaller. Schaller could be a fourth line grinder for us. Could fit line 4, could fit the penalty kill. I'm going to pick him up as a spare. 2 years. I will offer you 2 years at 1.4. And then it's like, we are kind of capped out. So from here, I am going to sign a crap load of two-way guys. And we're going to kind of load up a minor league team with this. So I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so we just tried to sign a crap load of minor leaguers. So we're going to skip ahead a couple of days, and then we're going to see what Sammy Niku's saying, man. He accepted. All right, so we're picking up minor leaguers right now, man. Extremely happy, 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 extremely happy. We got freaking Scott Sabarin and Roman Polak, man. We got JT Brown. We are gonna have some freaking grit on this minor league team. We're gonna have a spare guy or two that hopefully can kind of just like shuffle up and down the lineup. They want to take Nola Chari and a third for a second and a sixth. No, thank you, Edmonton. And I think pretty much everyone has accepted at this point. We are getting slightly lower on cap space. We have only $12.6 million in cap space. So Nick Ritchie, he wants an extension. He's going to be an RFA still. We got Blippy who might want an extension. We're not sure. One guy we know wants an extension is Mr. Eric frickin' Stahl, man. Mr. Eric Stahl wants an extension. He's making $3.25. What's he gonna want? He's gonna want $5 million a year. The best I'd be able to get him down to would probably be, I think I could get him down to 4.7 for 2 years, but he is 35, and I'd like to wait on that one, man. For goaltenders, we got Werner, who's going to be wanting an extension. Philly Gus is going to want an extension. So him, actually, Philip Gustafson, because, he wants a one-way extension. He wants a one-way deal. So he thinks he's going to be a backup goaltender next year. I dig the confidence. I really, really do. You know what? So I'm going to give it to him. 2 years, $1 million a year. He could be our starter on the second year of that. He could be the starting goaltender for this team. I love the confidence. I really freaking do. We are at the cap floor. We're good to freaking go. Actually, you know what I forgot to look at, though? How many contracts do we have? We've got 47 out of 50. You know what? That's fine. I think we built in the last... It took me about 15 minutes to go through that, looking at dudes to sign. We went through it. Everything looks good to go. We are going to have to take a look back at Sammy Niku to see if we do want to hold on to him. Otherwise, there is going to be, like, if he fits really, really well. Okay, Gustafson came back. There you go. So now I'm going to go to contracts. We're going to go to RFAs, and we're going to see what we're looking at here. That's the wrong thing. So we'll go to RFA. Sammy Niku. He is still restricted free agent. What does he want? 1.5. 5.25 for 2 years. So I think I could get away. I could sign him for 1.5 for 2 years. He's got that top 4 potential. It's highly likely he will grow into a top 4 defenseman. He's got like 2 more years to grow. Could end up being like 83 overall. 1.5 for 2 years. There's nothing wrong with that. So I am going to sign that deal, and then we're just going to skip on ahead to next season, put our lines together, and then in the next episode, we will get to the trade deadline. The owner goals this year, we are a seller. As seller, my expectations are low in regards to team performance, but we still need to field a competitive team to keep the fans coming back. So we want 19 sellouts this year. Winning on the road is crucial. Get 12 road wins out of 41 road games. There's nothing wrong with that. I am totally fine with that. First off, we want to set our captains. We're not going to have a captain this year. I know Eric Stahl, but we're not going to have a captain. We're not going to have Lawton as an assistant captain. I'm thinking we're going to have Derek Stepan as assistant captain, Perron as assistant captain, and honestly, I am going to say probably Chris Tanev as an assistant captain. I might even take it away from Stepan, give it to Stahl. No, you know what? Stepan, Perron, and Chris Tanev as our assistant captain trio there. I do like that. So we're going to edit lines really quickly. All right, so this is what our forward lines are going to look like. Something really glitched out on me, man, and it stopped recording on me, and it's like, God, man. I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing. Anyway, let's look at our defense here. We got, I wanted Pesci with Bear, I believe. Oh, they still haven't fixed that yet. Okay, so it was going to be Dahan and Tanev. Bear and Pesci both get +5s. We get Blippy here. Oh, my God, I don't even know why I'm looking. What was Jakob Larson? He was one of the two-way guys. Yeah, Larson, we wanted on that left side. On the right, I was thinking... Who? Probably Sammy Niku on that right side. Boom. Okay, so they're a +1. Less than premium. Calvin Dahan for Larson. So Sammy Niku and Jakob Larson on that bottom 2, both two-way defenders. We got Tanev, the defensive guy, with Calvin Dahan, the offensive guy. Pesci, defensive, with Bear, offensive. Ethan Bear just signed a nice extension with us, just turned 23 years old. I think we could easily get him up to like 85, 86 overall. So that is definitely our defensive tandem right there, man. All right, so let's do the power play real quick. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, baby. I love it. I think I would like to switch out Bear with Dahan, though, and put... Definitely want to put Ethan Bear up there, right? So Andreas Janssen is a sniper. I think I'd like him up here. Unless I could find a way. Nah, we're going to leave that alone. What about Stahl for Granlund? Nah, you know what? I kind of like it just the way it is. +3. And then we've got Stahl. Again, we'll throw Bear up here. McFarland centering that second. Freaking, that's awesome. And then I think instead of Perron, we're going to do probably Granlund. Man, tough crowd. Or we could throw McFarland up here, Stahl down here. We'll take out Stepan, and we will toss, like, say, I don't know about Barclay Goodrow, but maybe a Nick Ritchie. Maybe throw him out there. There we go. There we freaking go. The penalty kill looks good. I don't want Ethan Bear on that kill. So we got Sammy Niku, and Brett Pesci, I think. Yep, +3. Look at that. Look at that. And instead of Bear, it's going to be... Is it Larson? Yeah. So Niku and Pesci, Tanev, and Larson is what we want to go with. That, I think, should work out. Yep, +3s, man. +3s all the freaking way. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that is less than awesome. Tanev for Niku, I guess. Niku and Tanev with maybe not Jay Beagle, although Tanev doesn't really fit here. Does he fit on that second? No, he doesn't, eh? So Calvin Dahan and Ethan Bear, again, have to get gone, so it's going to be Pesci and Larson, right? Pesci and Larson. So we get a +1 there. I was hoping we could get a +1 on both. But I would rather have this number 1 3-man penalty kill is lower than the number 2 3-man penalty kill. So I think I'd like them to get the +1 anyway. Extras, we got Perron and Stahl. I'm fine with that. We got Talbot and Werner. Crap, went the wrong way. So Stephen Johns and Austin Wagner are going to be our healthy scratches. In net, we've got Talbot. We've got Werner, Adam Werner. And if we were to jump down to the minors, we've got Ingram and we've got Philip Gustafson, baby. I am totally fine with that. So I'm going to go to starting lineups. And I am honestly going to say best lines. This is kind of fine for me, man. We got Josh Hosang. He fits everywhere. Galchenyuk. I'm thinking I'm going to try and move him, man. Clear up $4.5 million in cap space. We just signed him, but I'm thinking about moving him anyway. Then we got Sam Lafferty. Booney Eves could potentially make the leap to the National Hockey League at some point. We got +3 there, so Smith for Grieco. I like that. What if we were to, you know what? We'll leave that +3 right there. What do we got here, man? Kulak and Schmaltz, Goldbeef and Magna, Johansson and Gregoire. But Johansson, I'd like to get him as much ice time as possible because he's 22. He's got that top 4 potential, and he could very well make his way to the National Hockey League last year. I like these freaking lines, man. I'm going to say done. I'm going to say done, man. That's what we like to see. Anyway, that's going to do it for episode 1 of this franchise mode. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.